Hey there, Internet. This is SAR Mortenian here on Kerbal Space Program. I get to record this video because I think I finally figured out what was wrong with my video recording. I remember saying on one of my shenanigans videos that it was only recording 30 seconds at a time. So I went and looked at it, and sure enough, somehow it had gone back down to the unregistered version of Fraps. So I went back, re-downloaded the registered version, which is what I was running before anyway. Blah, blah, blah. It's working now, I think. So, recording this video. So, the Kerbal Space Program just released update 0.22, as I'm sure many of you know. And in update 2.2, we have a career mode now. So I'm actually in a career. I'm playing the Kerbal Aeronautics and Space Agency, K.A.S.A. And there's a new research tree, which we'll probably get into. I looked at very briefly before the design of this spaceship. These are most of the parts that we're able to have at the beginning here. You've got this one pod, one engine, one solid rocket booster, one fuel tank, no control, this tiny little thing, nothing aerodynamic, one parachute, a transmitter for science, which as I understand is what we can use to transmit. You can use these to transmit data that we collect down to the planet's surface, so in case this dies. What I've kind of done is I'm going to try and get into just like maybe a little quick jump into, maybe I could get lucky maybe and not just do a jump but actually get into a Kerbin orbit and then do some research and come back down. Yeah, let's try that. Anyway, this is the Kerbal 1. We're going to launch it, and we're going to see if I can blow up the solid rocket boosters as I'm using them. And if you heard that scream, that was my roommate's girlfriend, who is apparently being murdered horribly. Alright, well, that's encouraging right there. Okay, well, I can use SAS. That's nice, I guess. I don't know. So they are overheating. At some point I want to smack in that next one. Blew it up. Beautiful. Now this main one should be able to help those two overheat. Yeah, awesome. Okay. This is not efficient in the slightest. And I don't have anything to help me control it, but that is okay, because I'm just gonna turn this bad boy. When this starts getting low, I'm gonna kick on my engine, which will help blow it up. There we go. Alright. Oh god, this is so hard to control. Alright, but regardless. Okay, alright. Now, how do I do this? Transmit data? Extend? Transmit data?
And we have an officer meeting, I'll see you after.
I'm going to kill the engine, see what we're doing. Alright, we are in not quite orbital, so I'm going to add a little bit more to that. Sweet. And I'm going to just really quick, how much delta V do I need? That's too much. Nice circular-ish orbit. 1400. Do I have that much delta V? I highly doubt it. I really highly doubt it. But I have a minute to pop good old Jeb out and do an EVA report. I see that this has been done, so keep the data. And he can, I guess he could. What are my resources like right now? Let's review the report. Starting to feel you should really get back into the ship. Alright. Oh, I cannot transmit data. Alright, well, I'll just get back in the ship then. My electrical charge is doing pretty well. Where's my maneuver node? Did that disappeared? Alright. Just go ahead and make a new maneuver real quick. Okay, regardless, this needs to happen now. So, let me see if I can get this much delta V. Something's telling me that the answer to that is no. Something's telling me that the answer to that is a very big no. Oh, I'm apparently in orbit. I've got just this little scotch of fuel left. Oh my god. Okay, am I actually in orbit? I've got to know. No, I'm not really in orbit. It's a dirty lie. But I am going to be... I mean, I'm outside of the atmosphere, so I can... I don't have a comm device, though? I've got a comm device. Extend the panel. Comm device. Then can I send the report? Report. Okay. Transmit it. Done. That was expensive. Alright. Wow, that's a little horrifying. I am glad that I'll be getting some science for this. I've recorded my information, reviewing the report. Space above Kerbin's water, okay. It's actually worth quite a bit. I'll only get 50% of my science value from it, so I'm just going to keep that data and get inside. And then, I think, rather than dying here and being stuck in space forever, I'm just going to deorbit this terrible, terrible device. Alright, so where am I in the orbital path? Where will this put me? I'm flying in this direction, so if I slow down, it will put me maybe over the continent. Probably not, but... And there I go. Alright, where did I end up? I ended up on the dark side of Kerbin on land? Maybe? It kind of looks like... Yeah, it's land. Okay, alright. Okay. Well, now that I've got that going for me, I'm going to... And I've got a little bit more power. I'm going to... Okay, so they like de-extend or something. I'm going to extend the panel. Extend the panel. There we go. What if I extend both of them? Oh, goodness. Okay, crew reports. Not much. Not much. Alright, review stored data. Got the space one. I'll probably just wait for... Because this is Kerbin's upper atmosphere, space just above Kerbin's water. I can probably get another one from space just above Kerbin's ground, if I'm careful. No, because I'll drop out of... No. Okay, well... Is it worth it? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's worth it. I'm just going to wait until we land. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut down this engine. I don't think it makes any difference, but I've got my one parachute. I have some crew reports that are stored because, right, it's not that important that I transmit data. So if I review the reports, crew report. No, I do not want to do that. Review report. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and... Oh, 100%. Okay, I'll transmit it now. Okay. Not enough electric charge, and I'm going to go ahead and deploy this parachute, just in case something bad happens. We're going to see what I can do. We're just gonna say hi really quick to the crowd. I'm gonna speed up, time accelerate a little bit, so this will go scotch faster. Oh, I should probably, if I'm being smart, I would reorient my ship to be facing kind of opposite the way that I think I'm gonna really start hitting the atmosphere in. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. It'll cause a lot less back and forth swaying. At the end of the day, all I need really is the pod to be intact, because everything else is not going to give me science. And the number one thing that I need right now is science. I looked at the first upgrade, and the first upgrade, yeah, that gives me decouplers, which makes my life infinitely easier. I can just get much better rockets if I can decouple stages, progressively reducing the weight. You guys know. You've played Kerbal, probably, maybe, or are rocket scientists. Yeah. There's good old Jeb just being so happy. Alright, well, we're at 30,000 feet, which I think when we get to about 30,000... the parachute will deploy. So let's sneak up to there, see what... Oh god. Oh no. I should probably retract these. I mean, stop transmitting. Like, come on. Retract. No. Don't die. No. Why? I don't want to do... Oh god. Oh, there goes the parachute. Okay, luckily in Kerbal Space Program, we still don't have to really worry with re-entry heating, because right now, this shock heating is intense. I probably look like a shooting star to all those poor Kerbins on the ground. Those poor, terrified individuals. Just see this giant red thing floating across the sky. But on the bright side, I am slowing down. It does, in fact, look like I'm going to land on the ground, which will give me a much higher chance of actually being able to recover my pod, because there's only one parachute. Because there's only one parachute. I mean, that's really what it is. There's only one parachute we can use. It only works on the top of things, and I only have one, quote, top of things. So I really tried to put on additional parachutes because I knew this wouldn't really be enough, but at the end of the day, it was the, I mean, that's just what happens. Alright, so we're getting low enough. The parachute should deploy soon. I'm interested to see if the parachute will rip off when it really fully deploys, or if these will rip off when it fully deploys, because right now it's not. It looks like a tube sock. When it deploys, it's going to be poof, just big. Come on. Come on. 3,000 meters, maybe? Also, Kerbal Space Program uses meters because they're not stupid. So, if I ever refer to something with imperial units, I mean, just, oh god, tear me a new one. I'm a horrible person at that point. Alright, come on. Anytime. There we go. There's the deploying. And nothing broke off. Not only did nothing break off, it looks like I'm going to land in a valley, like a flat valley. Well, relatively flat. I mean, it's like I'm landing on the side of a mountain, which is good. It's very, very good. So I'm going to turn on my SAS so that it will hopefully force me to stay upright as I hit the ground. Which, I mean, normally I rely on shadows. I don't know if there's shadows at night in the game. I know there aren't actually shadows at night, guys. Like, believe me. No shadows at night. Okay, well, come on. Oh! Okay, lost the engine. Lost a connector between the fuel pods, but it's okay! It is okay. How do I recover this? Because it's not... I'm not going to get anything off of this. What's this? Can I do something here? Toggle torque, review store. I mean, I just... What do I do? I'm out of electric charge. Can I not be recovered? I'm gonna go to the Space Center. Alright guys, this is just as terrifying for me as it isn't for you. So think about that. Think about that. Going to here. Recover. Okay, well that's a way. I'm going to recover the vessel. And I'm going to get 23.6 science. Except, I have 30 science. How did that happen? Okay, I don't care. I don't care. The important thing is I have science, which means now I'm going to show you guys, because I know you care, because I love you. New science center. I'm going to get a decoupler, a new better fuel tank, a different fuel tank. What's this? It's a... What is this? Filled with strange-looking substance we couldn't reach or break the canister open. Watching the goo behave from subject to... Oh! It's a science thing! Okay, so I'll research that. We have other things. Like other parachutes. Struts for landing. I'm totally game with that. That's 15. What's this? This is different rockets and different boosters. Okay, well that could also be useful. I'm going to go with the survivability because I'd really like to send a mission to the Mun. So I'm going to do that. 10 more. What can I do with 10? Not that. Certainly not that. Not that. And not that. Alright, well in that case, we're done for now. This has been my first episode of K.A.S.A. Thank you very much for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and I will see you on our next mission. It didn't stop recording.